waiting attentively for the next news and the announcements from the company Solar Group. We have also the special announcement that actually on this in the beginning of next month, on the 4th of December, we are going to hold the international conference of Solar Group in online format with all the major representatives of the Solar Group management, and also with the presence of Mr. Viktor Aristov, Mr. Andrei Lobo, who are both working with SOLARGROUP company very closely in order to promote the project, in order to explain about the project's news and details. So please, if you have not yet done so, please make sure that you have registered to this event on the 4th of December 2021. Basically, it will be in 2 weeks' time, the Saturday, the first Saturday of December, the next month. Already it's very close by. And also, very importantly, if you have any questions to any of the participants, any of the speakers of Solar Group company, please make sure that you leave the comments, you leave your questions using the Google form. And the link to this Google form, let me leave in the notes, in the chat box of this Zoom, and also I will leave later in the comments under the YouTube video. I just sent the link to the Google form, so you can successfully leave your comment or your questions to any of the speakers, any of the participants, or in general, if you want to comment on the project, any comment, any of your question from your side to Solar Group company, Solar Group Limited, and also SOLARGROUP company, you're very welcome. So you can successfully ask your question, and they will all be answered in due time. And also, please make sure that you ask this question, you leave your comment in this Google form. Again, the link is in the chat box before the 22nd of November. Tonight, we will have the presentation of the international financial company Solar Group, which we have every 3 weeks, because two others presentations are Duyunov's Motors project presentation and partner program or partner business presentation, I should say. So tonight, my name is Dmitry. I'm welcoming you all again in this webinar, and also I'm the Solar Group partner from 2019, and I have been speaker also since more than 1 year for English-speaking webinars in YouTube and in Facebook. Our official Facebook profile, Facebook page is duyunov.official, and of course, subscribe and like our official YouTube channels, Duyunov's Motors and Duyunov's Webinars, because thanks to you, thanks to your support and promotion of these channels, of this information, and of your referral links, of course, our project goes forward, our project gets new investments, and of course, we are already on the 16th stage out of 20 stages in total into the project. In this November 2021, it had been hard, still fruitful, very fruitful year. This one because we have completed successfully, we have started successfully construction, and we almost have done over 160 days of the construction so far, and still many steps to go, but we on the right track. But tonight, let's focus more on the Solar Group International Financial Company, how it operates, why we are operating in this sector. And by the way, I hope you can hear me clearly, loud and clear, and also see me good. So please let me know, because I'm using the other microphone tonight. Please let me know in the chat box who are the new partners, who are already registered partner in Solar Group and already invested maybe in Solar Group. Please give me some notes, some comment in the chat. Seems we do not have many people in Zoom now, but I think and I hope more and more people will look at this, will see this broadcast later in YouTube channel Duyunov's Webinars. So let's go. Basically, why are we here in this investments field, in this investment sector? Investments in general, it's something to give you long-term stability and security and confidence in the future, because nowadays, okay, you have salary, you have some other assets, but what will happen in 3 and 5 years time, nobody knows. So it's very good when you have some kind of a safe way or alternative way to safeguard and to grow your capital, to grow your assets for some unforeseen events, or in the future to let your capital grow and work for you in the future. This is what regards the investments. And crowd investing is something that you can invest in by many private individuals. Put together the capital, and you will be able to finance successfully any project or any company, any production or any type of activity together with just using very, very small amounts. But if there will be many enough persons interested in this project or in this company, they will be able to successfully finance it together. So crowd investing in Russian, we also translate it as basically people's investing. So people, a lot of persons from different locations, from different occupations, from different ages and so on, they get together and finance into one project, and each of them get a share of the future enterprise. This is what is called crowd investing. Actually, the crowd investing market is growing very rapidly throughout the last several years, starting from 2011, from just 1.5 billion US dollars. And we foresee also that this is the public information, that this crowd investing market will grow up to $2 trillion and even more. In some sources say by 2030. So just several years time, this market is booming and it will continue to do so. And we are right now on this upward trend in this crowd investing market, and we have a lot of still way to go. But already now these projects in this crowd investing market, they're very promising. They're very requested and required by the public, by the private investors, because before that you could not imagine to invest as in the first line. You could only invest into the stock market when for example, everything is ready, the IPO has been done, and the company already has its stock traded on the stock exchange, on official stock exchange, and you can then, with all good conditions, you can then purchase the shares of this company, of the public company. And with the crowd investing method or mechanism, actually, when the company is not yet public, it's not yet done the IPO process, still you already have the advantage and the possibility to invest into this future potential, very much prospective company already today, not waiting for 5-10 years time when the company will go public, when the stock will be traded on this international stock exchange, for example. And already this is why it's very much requested, this kind of mechanism or this kind of investing platform or investing approach as we have with SOLARGROUP. Also, some of the other crowd investing platforms are Kickstarter, Indiegogo, Peer Backers, Rocket Hub, and Boomerang. They are all, most of them are coming from the US, some of them are coming from Europe, from the UK, and so on, from the developed markets, because there where you have the new innovations, the new approach to finance the project or the company or the new startups, basically when you have some group of individuals who put their money together, put their funds together, and just start their way to invest into the new company, which will be important asset in the future, thanks to the fact that we have many private individuals who participate in and enter into this market and into this field with a very low amounts, for example, comparing to when you have the large banks or when you have venture capital companies. They enter with a large lump sum amounts. And here it's enough just to have $50 per month. In some countries, it's enough to have $10 per month in order to start your own holding in this company, in this project. So let's continue to explain what is SOLARGROUP company. It's actually the new generation international financial company operating in the field of crowd investing. So the SOLARGROUP company has in comparison to, for example, Solmash company, is not doing the production directly, is not inventing the technology, but it's a company which is operating in the financial field. So it's accumulating the funds and providing these funds to a project or to a company interested in development of its activities. In our case, we have focused on the Duyunov's project, of course, but in the future we will also have the other projects for which or for whom, for whose companies will be able to start again the crowd investing mechanism for all the private investors out there. So crowd investing is actually something which puts together the investors and the projects, and thanks to this intermediary. And in our case, these intermediaries are our large family of partners all over the world. We have more than 200,000 partners of Solar Group, operating from any countries in the world, speaking more than 20 languages in the world, and they are actually putting together the information. They are providing the information to the investors, and investors actually invest into this project, and the project gets the money from investors thanks to the active work of the partners of the project. So we have these three categories: investors who have the money, partners who actually actively promoting the company out there, and also thanks to this method they earn their own commission, their own bonuses for their work, so it's not for free. And the projects who, thanks to this mechanism, they receive the needed funds. So Solar Group for investors, it means the opportunity to invest into the the company with very high potential and highly profitable potentially in the future, innovative projects, because we only choose the projects which have this trend or enter into this possibility of growth or have the innovation in their technology or in their approach and so on. So Duyunov Motors project, of course, has these requisites, has these details to be innovative technology and to be challenging all the existing, for example, electric motors technology. So we are very confident that it will be the first in the market and it will be the best in the market. That's why we started out this collecting of crowd investing funds on behalf of this project. Promising directions, in our opinions, are these 6 directions mentioned in this slide. Of course, these are green energy production. Second is artificial intelligence. It can be also recycling waste because you know, humankind, human race is producing very much waste nowadays, and it needs to be recycled actually on a very active basis, because everywhere where you see the big city, you will have a big amount of waste or being burned, which is also harmful because it emits harmful effects, or being buried somewhere in the ground for the countries which do not have such technologies to recycle successfully. So that's why it's also promising directions. Pharmaceutical is another market or promising direction. Water desalination, because with much more people on planet Earth, we running out of the clear and potable water actually. So it's also very needed technology to be developed in the future years to come. So, and space research, it's another promising direction, which could be have the high potential for growth and for profit making, of course. So what Solar Group actually offers for its investors, these things. First, it's highly profitable projects, because we only look at the projects who not only have large social impact, but also potentially can be highly profitable for its investors. First of all, legal protection of invested funds. It means that you will have the investment agreement prepared according to the international law, and your funds will be protected according to that law, according to that agreement. Thanks to our team who is working with that field. Customer support 24/7 means that you can always write in our online chat at back office, or also contact in WhatsApp and Telegram chats, or write directly in email, or get in touch with your national partner in your country and get some help regarding your payment, regarding your packages, and regarding the promotion of the project. So either you need the marketing material or some technical support, we'll always be there to help you out. Minimum investment, as I mentioned, $50 per month, or in some countries as low as $10 per month for you to invest and get the share of this future enterprise. Opportunity to invest, of course, from any place in the world. So you do not need to be in Russia or in any particular country to invest. You can be anywhere. You can have any residence in the world, and you can pay in any currency and still actually invest into this project and benefit from this project. An opportunity this is an opportunity to support innovation all around the world. It means that by supporting the project, actually we are on the forefront, on the one of the first companies who are really changing the market, changing the play in the world with electric motors technology, because we have starting thanks to the SOLARGROUP company, they're starting out the first kind of engineering bureau which will take care of electric motors which do not have permanent magnets, for example. So it's really a breakthrough technology, which, according to my knowledge, according to SOLARGROUP knowledge, we do not have any second company doing exactly this. So this is actually the real innovation that's happening right now, starting from 2017, when the SOLARGROUP company and SOLARGROUP company were both registered. Idea of SOLARGROUP is, of course, to give the access to highly profitable investments for those who did not have access to them prior to that, as a low entry barrier, so you can invest with just $10 or just $50 per month. And secondly, provide opportunity to promising technologies, to support promising technologies. So even if you do not invest, but you actively support the project, if you promote information about the project in your social networks, among your acquaintances, among your colleagues, and so on, you will still support this innovative technology. Even if you're not investor, you can work based on the partnership program and still support this innovation all over the world and in the new, and really create even new industries in any country. So we have more than 300,000 customers from more than 200 world countries, coming from anywhere, any place in the world you have heard of. And of course, the team has extensive experience in the various fields, and of course, first of all, to support the project, to organize the funding for them, and especially by means of crowd investing, because this is actually this is the growing field, the growing sector of economy, which was not so much spread before. What happened before was just maybe shareholders who each of them just put money together into the capital of the company under their own risk and started the company from scratch. But this is not how we built this project. And thanks to the crowd investing, as opposed to crowdfunding, when you just invest into a project without the share of ownership into this future project. But in crowd investing, when you invest here in this project, you also get the share of ownership in this project, which is very, very substantial difference compared to all other mechanisms of investing into a project which you had before. So we are really in the avant-garde, in the forefront of the innovation in both financial sector and in technological sector as well, thanks to our engineers from the SOLARGROUP company. And of course, we have the several departments who are supporting this growth of the SOLARGROUP company, of its partners network, and so on. Of course, we provide the marketing support with all the marketing materials, the webinars, the presentations, and what have you. We have the ready-made IT solution, which is our 24/7 back office, translated into more than 20 languages, where you can ask a question in online chat, you can download materials, you can invest using the back office. So you don't need anything in written, you don't need to download anything. Everything is just based online in this website, to which you can have access via your mobile device, via your portable computer or laptop without any problem. Legal support, and also we organize the payment acceptance from all over the world. So we negotiate with payment system, payment gateways all over the world in order for you to be able to make payments with Visa or MasterCards, via the cryptocurrency wallets, or via the other method of payments. And if you know for the other method of payments, some system which we do not currently use, you can of course let us know via the customer support, via the online chat, and we'll be, and also naming your country, naming your region, and also we'll be able to assess this opportunity to agree and communicate with that payment gateway to connect also and accept payments thanks using these payment gateways as well. We have the professional team with experience who follow the market closely and also have had extensive experience managing such kind of projects and managing similar activities in the past, and a loyal base of customers and partners. It means that already we have this so-called goodwill, which will be able to take with us for the next projects of Solar Group company. So this is really a bonus for us, and also great advantage to you, to all of you partner leaders who want to not only earn here in this project, in Duyunov Motors project, but also continue with us on our path to bring the innovation to the world, and also to continue in the second and the next projects of Solar Group. So this is also a great point that Solar Group company can provide. Basic principles when we select the new projects are: it needs to have the proven technology, it needs to have the profitable projects business model, it needs to have experienced team of professionals who already have experience in this field, or can demonstrate the prototypes or ready-made market-ready models or working products and so on, and environmental friendliness of overall of the project, and large scale, so it does not need to impact only one company, one enterprise, or one particular city, but it needs to be global, or at least cover some region or some big part of the world, for example, to reduce the impact of some of the problem, or help environment, or help in some other sector, safety, or I don't know, any other sector of the human life, and then it will be assessed, it will be looked at. And also our project changed the world for the better. Of course, this is the truth, because we actually believe that by increasing the energy efficiency of electric motors, we really help to reduce the impact of the harmful effects on our environment due to the emissions from the power plants, due to the overproduction of the existing electric motor with existing technology, with permanent magnets, because you need both more raw materials such as permanent magnets themselves, and also you need more copper, more electric steel, and more basically money in order to set up the production, and in order to sell it to the market. We actually provide the other approach, and also that's why we strive to help the projects and change the world for the better. Our prospects is, first of all, to complete the Duyunov Motors project. It's the first on our agenda, of course, as always has been since 2017, when it first started in summer of 2017, for more than four years ago for now. And also from now, and also by the end of 2022, hopefully we'll be able to complete all the 20 stages of the Duyunov Motors project, and then we'll be able to move on to the next project. Because as Mr. Dmitriy Duyunov himself has declared in one of his recent webinars online, he told that we will not start second project, or actually it was the agreement, as far as I understand, with Solar Group company, that they will not start any second project, collecting the investments for the second project before we complete the financing completely for the first Duyunov Motors project, which I think is logical, and also it will be a great thumbs up from the investors, from the partners side, because they will see first that something has been completed successfully, and then we can move on to the next project and open up the financing for the second project. For example, once we have seen the results, the ready results from the first one. Duyunov Motors is our current project, which I've already touched upon. It means that we, since 2017, have been developing, have been promoting the project, and have been collecting the investments to support, to finance this project. Thanks to Mr. Dmitriy Duyunov, all the SOLMASH team members of the SOLMASH company in Moscow. Of course, the advantages being the saving of the power by up to 40%, according to some tests. Of course, not all the tests give the same results, but some of the tests have shown the incredible increase, up to 40% in the production of, or in the output of electric energy comparing to normal, for example, BLDC electric motor, electric induction motor. Reduction of the production cost by up to 30%. This is the second advantage which the Duyunov motors have. Why is that possible? Because, as I mentioned, these motors do not employ any permanent magnets in their case, because we only use the copper and the electric steel. And actually, according to the new innovation of Mr. Dmitriy Duyunov, we do not need these permanent magnets. We do not need to import or buy these permanent magnets to set up the production, of these particular electric motors. And they, having the new energy efficiency class of IE3 and IE4, have become the higher energy producing motors. And because we do not use these permanent magnets, the costs have been lowered as well. Overall, this has positive impact on these both sides, and also improved reliability service factor, which has become of 2.5 instead of just 1.5 in normal electric motors. We have talked already today about the environmental issues, and energy production is one of the most harmful factors affecting the environment. So if we just lower the energy production, at least for some percentage, our planet will already say thanks to us for these changes, for the positive outcome, for the future positive outcome for our environment on the worldwide scale. So this is another great advantage which our project gives or provides to the public. So not only to the investors, not only to the partners, but to anyone in the public who use the air, who drink the water, and who use the land to grow the crops, for example. Design and Engineering Technology Department, SOLMASH, or in Russia they say Innovative Center, or Project and Technological Engineering Bureau, SOLMASH, is being constructed as we speak for more than 160 days already. Started on 15th of October 2020 when the SOLMASH company got in construction permit. Now the construction is still ongoing. Already the 3 floors with the overall square area of 14,900 square meters area have been constructed, and we are doing the final roofing. We cover the roof, and we almost ready to complete all the walls for this building of Innovative Center. After you have invested into this project, you will get 2 documents. First is investment agreement, of course, which each investor receives in the back office, which he or she can download online. And secondly, he or she gets, of course, the certificate or share certificate, where you will see the name, surname of the person, the serial number of the certificate, and number of shares actually which you have already paid for, and you can download this share certificate or keep it online as you prefer. And later these shares will be exchanged to the SOLMASH stock company shares, of the Russian company shares, I mean. So this is another great advantage. So you do not need to do some other activity. It will be done automatically, and will be sending out the instructions what you need to complete in order to complete this process. And right now, these are the 2 documents which investors have in order to confirm their participation and their ownership of this Solar Group shares in the project, in this Duyunov Motors project. The construction of Innovative Center as I mentioned, started in October 2020 when we prepared the construction ground, and we prepared the construction camp for the workers to basically prepare and plan their activities. We will not see this video. It has been already outdated. We have already uploaded almost on a daily basis on our official YouTube channel, Duyunov's Motors, which you can find on the homepage. Just scroll down at the bottom of the page. You will see all the links to social networks, including the YouTube channel link. Information about the project has been shared among a lot of media outlets, such as Russian and international media websites or journals or newspapers, for the finance, for the business, or for the economy, or for the technology. And it means that it's been seen already in Zelenograd, which is the city where the free economic area is based, also in Moscow area, and also on the Russian scale. Now, there have been some interviews with the, for example, director of the SOLMASH company. And in this March, I believe, in 2021, we have seen, of course, the ambassador of the Finland into Russia, having been present on this commemorative, this memorable event of the installation of the time capsule of the SOLMASH building. He was present because the Haka Moscow company, who is the general subcontractor, general contractor of the SOLMASH company, who are doing main construction works or responsible for this kind of works. Their director, actually, this company is owned by the, I believe, Finnish company. That's why the ambassador was also there as an invited honorable guest. So we have quite good media coverage, as you mentioned, as you might have seen. And the partners of SOLARGROUP, as to the partners of SOLARGROUP, they can build a successful business, successful careers, and make money, having become a part of the larger team of SOLARGROUP family all over the world. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world, which language you speak, you can connect with this project, you can get in touch with our national partners, you can get a lot of information already on our website, solargroup.pro, our official SOLARGROUP site, solar.group, and also basically you can earn in this project thanks to the partnership program, thanks to our ongoing promotions for the partners, promotions for the investors. As we believe the partner program is the most effective type of marketing in this 21st century. So it's not like we pay for advertising to the radio or TV outlets, but rather we pay to the partner who are doing the real work of promotion of the company. And for this real work of getting the investments into the project, they receive their remuneration based on the marketing plan, which we also have in our back office. You can view it, you can get acquainted with it, and you can plan your activity based on this information. So how actually the partner makes money? The partner earns profit from promoting the project. So first of all, they sign the partner agreement in the back office. It's very easy. Secondly, you recommend the project in your social networks to your friends, acquaintances, and so on. And third, you get remuneration from your work. Means if someone invested thanks to information which he or she got from you, then you will be remunerated, you will be rewarded for this type of work. You will receive your own commission based on the level of the investor in your structure. For example, if he or she is in your first level, you will get 15%. If he's in the second, also next levels, you will get a lower amount of percentage, which is all you can see in the marketing plan. Also, it's very easy to make the first step to register in the company, to sign the partnership agreement, and also I advise you to verify your account. In such case, you will be able to not only participate, not only to earn the money here in this project, but also to withdraw the money. And also later, who knows, you might also want to purchase this investment package, and you will be able to do so. For example, minimum package you can take without verification of your profile. But if you want to purchase the larger investment package, please verify your profile, and you will be able to do also that. And also, it's important to verify your profile. Why? Because in the future, when the shares of SOLARGROUP company will be converted into the SOLMASH stock shares, you will need to have your name, surname, and your address details clearly written for this new agreement with SOLARGROUP company, whereby the SOLARGROUP company takes your SOLARGROUP shares and in return provides you the SOLMASH stock shares, which is a very important step, which I think in a couple of years' time we'll see in action. So again, the flexible working hours, all of these things mentioned here in this screen, you can easily obtain. Income with zero investments, it's true, you can start earning even without making any investments here in this project. Unlike any other projects, you can start earning money by just recommending this project to your acquaintances, to your partners or peers in the social networks and so on. It's opportunity to work online. You can work from anywhere, anytime. The materials for work are available online. It's free, you don't need to pay for any courses, any trainings here. Everything is free, and moreover, we do one-on-one training thanks to our national partners. He or she will organize, dedicate time to you. If you really want to dedicate your time, you are prepared to put some efforts into this activity. our representatives will be able to help you out with this as well. Technical support 24/7, it means that you can contact online chat, you can contact some channels, for example, WhatsApp, Facebook page, or Telegram page. For example, Telegram chats, for example, you just asked in the Telegram chat about the exchange rate of rupees to dollars, and I replied that you can contact your local bank, because for some things we can reply, for some things you need to apply or ask into different organization. But in any case, you will be given a reply, and you can ask any question and relating to the project, and we'll be providing you a reply, clearly reply about this question. SOLARGROUP is an opportunity for the partners to have an unlimited income and, of course, to improve the world for the better by promoting innovative projects, this is our main strategy, why we want not only to promote the project, to promote the company, and to collect investments as much as possible, but also to help out the real individuals, the people who helping us out, and also any other people who will be impacted by these innovative changes, by this innovative technology. So it doesn't matter if you invest or not, you always have the opportunity to promote our project, to earn based on this project, and of course to benefit maybe in some other way, either to become maybe distributor, who knows, why not. And for this technology, everything is possible, all the doors are open here. You can make your own recommendations or your own suggestions as to our activities. We all from time to time have our guests, for example, commercial director of SOLARGROUP, or partner network department head, and some other special guests of SOLARGROUP in our webinars. And tonight, instead of having Mr. Pavel Filippov, he's right now is getting ready for this 4th December international conference. That's why he could not make it to tonight's webinar and be a special guest tonight here with us. But he will join maybe next time. And instead, please prepare again your questions to him and to the SOLARGROUP team according to the link I put into the Zoom chat box. You can go to the Google Forms and type in your questions which you want to hear answers for these questions, and we'll be able to provide you all the answers during this international conference on the 4th and the 5th of December. Again, the partners team is a structure which you are making with your own hands, with your own brain, with your own activities on an everyday basis, and you will not lose this team. So as I mentioned, after this Duyunov Motors project will be over, will be completed and fully financed, you will be able to take your team to the second project and work with them to successfully earn money and grow your team even further, even more larger, even on larger scale in the second and third projects of SOLARGROUP company. Partners team, it means that you help your leader, and your leader help you back as well, because you work together, you grow your team, you have the commemorable events or memorizable events. For example, in India, thanks to our speakers, Mr. Anand Roy, hello Mr. Anand Roy, and Mr. Raushan Kumar Singh, and some of the other very active partners, such as Mr. Sridhar Savana, for example, they are going to the other cities, to the other regions. Mr. Rajesh Kumar also in the north of India, they are participating in organizing events, live meetings or online and offline meetings, and promoting successfully the company in many regions, many cities. They introduce information about the company to the village people, to the people who they meet in the street, to people who are interested in this technology and interested in earning profits from this technology, either based on the partnership program or as being investor and to sell their shareholdings in the future or to get dividends. All three cases are possible here. We have the 17th national representative offices of SOLARGROUP already opened. Actually, national representations already opened, starting from France, Germany, and some other European representations to some African countries, to Latin American continent. We have opened the representation in Peru, in Lima, just on the 4th of October, I believe, in this year. And recently we have opened a new representation in Nepal, which we need to include, I believe, in this slide, because we only have India here. It was opened also in the end of August 2021, thanks to our national partner, Mr. Birdi Gulshan Kumar. So if you see your own national flag in either of these pictures, if you find it on this list, it means there's a good news, you already have your own national representative, your own national partner to whom you can speak all this, or to whom you can ask questions relating to the project, and he can guide you through this path, how you can make more money, how you can become an investor, how you can invest successfully in the project, and so on, all these questions. Our national partners, of course, are these highly esteemed individuals, and our colleagues who are working tirelessly on a day and night basis for the last more than 4 years, starting from Mr. Gilles Weber for France and some of the African countries, Mr. Bushbach for Germany, Mr. Dimitrov for Bulgaria, Mr. Birdi Gulshan Kumar for Italy, Nepal and India, of course, Mr. Long for Vietnam, Ms. Junta for Indonesia, and Mr. Ishaku Marley for Nigeria. With the newest national partners who are missing here in this slide is Mr. Massimiliano Rossini, who is, of course, national partner in Peru, and soon, if not already, he's already a national partner in Ecuador, because I believe in a couple of days' time, or already, correct me if I'm wrong, we already opened the national representation in Ecuador. Be part of Solar Group community, it means being part of the larger Solar Group family all over the world, with members all over the world, and more than 15,000 partners are actually making money, making their monthly earnings based on this business partnership program of Solar Group, and they develop this technology and also earn profit from this technology. So it's also something to consider, to be part of this community, to be part of the Solar Group family. It doesn't matter if you're an engineer or not, it doesn't matter if you're an IT person or marketing person, everyone can find their business path, in my opinion, also here, and can earn money and can invest into this project, and if not invest immediately, they can invest later once they have earned, even based on this partnership program, invest back into this project, at least partially, and all the other money you can, of course, withdraw and enjoy, and basically switch from your normal office career if you already are doing so. As I did, for example, a couple of years ago, I decided to completely change the career path for myself, and I did not want to have an office job from 9 to 6 p.m. and rather I changed completely to the activity with Solar Group company to promote the project, to help the marketing department, to help the national representative, Mr. Birdi, and so on. Today, Solar Group structure is composed from these several departments, and the management team, the IT team, the marketing department, the partner network with Ms. Alisa Kuznetsova as the head of this partner network department, and the customer service, where you have the technical support, where your main, actually the point of contact, point of reference for any of your questions relating to the payments, relating to the bonuses, relating to the some promotions, and so on, all the active promotions for the partners, for the investors. And of course, in this customer service also includes the verification team, which is aimed to help you when you have some issues, for example, to verify your account. Sometimes you upload the document and it's not at a good, very good quality, or it has cut corners, or it has some other issues. And this verification team, together with the technical support team, will help you out and will guide you through how you should change maybe your uploaded document, or to change your approach in order to verify completely your profile and verify your ID, basically. The top management of Solar Group today is Mr. Sergey Semenov, of course, the CEO of Solar Group. Mr. Filippov is the head of advertising and PR. Mr. Pavel Shatsky is the commercial director of Solar Group. Mr. Tereshchenko is the executive director. Mr. Lavrinov is the head of customer service. And Vitaly Averyanov is the chief information officer, who, by the way, he's the person working actively on the new design of the back office and on the new design of the future internal exchange platform, which we all will have very soon, hopefully in the 2022 already. I think, in my personal opinion, it will be when we completely closed the financing of the project, or almost completely closed the financing of for the 20th stage of the project. Let's go on. 2020 have demonstrated that we almost have accumulated as much as 300,000 participants, 33,000 investors, 10,000 partners, and more than 200 countries. From more than 200 countries, we have the participants or investors. So this year, notwithstanding all the difficulties, all the hardships, all the situation which we had in the world in general, still for Sol Group, it was very good, very growing year. And you can see here in this slide that we have grown on a considerable basis from 2017 on. And now is the end of 2021 almost. We will see even more maybe updates about the growth of the company's figures. And I remind you again to register for the 4th of December International Conference. Don't forget about it. Go to online, go to solargroup.pro right now, click on the news, click on the International Conference on the 4th of December, and click register. There's the blue button below the text. It's called register, register me. After you click register, you will receive the email in your email box. And if you're from anywhere in the world, you will receive notification that with the link for the live transmission. I think in these next days, my colleagues from the IT department will prepare the link on YouTube, which you can take and share in the social networks. So as many people as possible, it doesn't matter if they're already partners of Sol Group or not. So they will all be able to watch this live stream. Also, it will be translated to several other languages, including English and other languages in the world. So as much people as possible in the world will be able to see it live and to be able to comment and to promote the project as much as possible during this day, the 4th of December, 2021. Continuing, according to our, as far as our legal information is concerned of Sol Group company, we have the authority confirmation from Vanuatu, from the Republic of Vanuatu, that the company operates within the legal framework for as international business company there. We have the Financial Dealers Licensing Act license, Certificate of Principles actually license, and we have, of course, the company duly and officially registered in 2017, and year-on-year basis we, of course, renew this license to be operating legally on an international scale. The Solmash company is our Russian company, of course, in which we have the participation of 49% in their capital, and this company had been registered in Russia in 2017 as well. Completion of funding of the project Duyunov Motors will mean that we will hand over all the documents about this innovative center to the authorities, and we will demonstrate the center to the authorities. They will just need to sign off on that, and they will be able to give us the green light to move in all the equipment, to move in the personnel, and to start our daily activities, daily day-by-day activities in that innovative center in the free economic area Technopolis, Moscow. As I mentioned already in this slide, it means that by the end of the next year, we plan to completely end the financing of the Duyunov Motors project and to start the second project already by the end of 2022 or beginning of 2023. And after that will come the third project and so on. So we have the bright future. Don't forget to like and comment under our video in YouTube channel Duyunov Motors, Duyunov's webinars. It's very helping very much in order to promote the project, promote our presence in YouTube, because sometimes the YouTube algorithms work that the more you comment below the video, the more it will reach more larger audiences. So don't forget about that as well. Thanks for your comments and suggestions under the comments under the video. Solar Group company is the world famous company supporting cutting edge technologies. So it means we use the most up-to-date technologies around the world. We communicate with the payment systems in order to accept as much payment systems as possible from the investors. and in order to distribute the remuneration to our partners all over the world using the various payment systems and wallets as well. We are working on our ways to improve these points. If you have any suggestions or questions, please let me know now, because we're almost at the end of our presentation. Let me also check if we have any additional comments in our YouTube page, in YouTube channel Duyunov's webinars. I'm checking right now. In the meantime, I'm thanking everyone for your kind attention, and also again, I'm reminding you of our 4th of December 2021 International Conference of Solar Group, where we will draw the results of the 2021 financial year and also share our views, our opinions for the next year, 2022, what we need still to accomplish in terms of the construction, in terms of the investment stage, whether we will change the investment stage and when exactly. I think it will be all discovered during that day on the 4th of December. So it's very important to register on this event, distribute this information in chats, in your own private chats, with your own partners, with your own structures, that you can basically check out this event. And don't forget, don't miss it. Participate actively, like that event, and also share and distribute in your social networks. So I'm just checking whether we have any comments under this video. It seems we do not have any additional comments. In the meantime, please comment whether the sound was okay, whether the video light was okay, and this is our official contacts. Facebook page is duyunov.official. Two YouTube channels in English are Duyunov's Motors and Duyunov's Webinars, and our Telegram, if you just type Duyunov with YU underscore EN, you will get to our official Telegram channel, and from where you can get to our official Telegram discussion group, where you can ask questions and get replies from myself or from other admins or from other participants in the project even. So thanks for your participation. If you have any comments, you can leave your questions here or leave it in the chat box. Again, I'm posting the link. And let me just share again the page with the information about this event. It's located in the news section. Let me just show it to you. In the news section, it's right here, the speakers at the final conference of the year on December the 4th. If you just click here, I believe also from this page, you can also register for this event. No, I'm wrong, apologies. You can see down below, it says registration for the conference is open here at this link, WEP and so on. We remind you that only registered participants will have access to special offers for investors. So guys, again, dear partners, as you see, even we will have some special offers for those who registered for this event. So don't forget to do that. Complete registration online. I choose, for example, Messenger. Let me just check how it works for myself. Still waiting for the connection. In the meantime, please let me know in chat if you have any other questions relating to the project. It's taking some time. Maybe my internet connection is a little bit slow due to the Zoom transmission and broadcasting in YouTube. If we will try news section, maybe let us check it out, what will happen. Because here you can also check maybe some other events and some other announcements about the upcoming events. Maybe we need to go here to the meetings in order to register for the international conference of Solar Group. If you can see it's here. If you click in events, if you click then in the meetings, and if you just scroll down till this picture with the planet Earth, the results of the year in the project Duyunov Motors online conference. So you just click here, and you can see already here it says register. You just scroll down and just click this button says register, and you just type in your email address if you're not yet partner, or if you already are a partner and if you already have signed in your Solar Group profile, you will be able to see the message that okay, I'm already registered. You're already registered for this event. As you can see, the conference will be broadcast in online in Russian with translations. It will be simultaneous synchronized translation into English, French, German, Croatian, Hungarian, Spanish, Bulgarian, Portuguese, Italian, Indonesian, Vietnamese, and even in Hindi language. So, dear participants, I believe you will all be happy and very joyful if you join this event. If you speak one of the languages I've just mentioned, please register to this event, and I remind you about that again. And also you can subscribe to the event updates here to have the announcements about the project either in Telegram, in WhatsApp, in Viber, and also in Facebook via the Facebook Messenger. It's all possible here. In the meantime, I think it's we have spent almost 1 hour together tonight, and hope you're all safety. Hope you're all safe and have good health, and stay positive and have a good outlook for the next weeks and months to go, because we are very positive for the next year 2022. For the next month in December, we'll have the international conference. We'll have the special announcements during the day on the 4th December. Don't forget, tell it to your peers, tell it to your colleagues, tell it to your teams. So keep up the great work, all the teams in the world, Latin America, and African continent, the Indian participants, Nepalese participants, European partners, Russian partners, everyone. Have a great evening. Namaste and bye-bye. Till next Saturday, again, as always, 5 p.m. UK time or 8 p.m. Moscow time for the Solar Group presentations. Thanks, bye-bye.